straight posture. I'm not going into a crouch. It's like, when do you use jigotai in judo? You know, jigotai, this, you know, maybe all the time. But in this case, 1, 2. So, straight vertical posture. Where do you hold the stick? So the very first thing we did was put this in front of your center, okay? This is the same. So the problem we are having is right here, people are out like this. This is in all different positions. So when you work afterwards, work on hante kamae of this position here and getting this in front of you to where your posture is going to be straight and your hands are in front of you. Okay, we did a little bit of a push test where he said, okay, this place, see where my bottom hand is? It's not attached to my center. That's attached to my center. So we did a push and pushes to the back foot right here. I mean, you're pushing on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I'm pushing at him, that means I'm pushing from the ground. So these things line up your body properly. See what my hips just did? No good. Here. This knee is going to be over the middle of that foot. This leg is more or less straight. I have a honmi. If you look at my heels, here, this way, so that there's a separation between this heel and this heel. Not a lot, but they're not behind each other. So some people are stepping and they're this way with the toes behind that heel. That's a different system. That's not the Jodo method. Or you're standing this way with this foot pointing backwards. This wants to be forward, forward. Look what that does to this hip. Pulls the hip into an attacking posture. This guy here, when we do, now this has messed up feet, but my hips, shoulders, stick, all lined up. When I was here, what did I do? Rotate my hips and my shoulders follow. So this is all like, my whole body is like the monolith of 2001. It's a big, solid slab that all rotates together. Zit here. Same posture. Not like this. That messed up my hands and it messed up my hips. Here. Like I said, for you, you'll adapt these because you got to stand. You got to do what you need to do to stand. In general, though, this place here, next thing I'm going to do, turn my hips and run my hands straight up in the air. Okay, when I was here, what did I do? Turn my hips, run my hands straight up in the air. Boom. Here, turn my hips, run my hands straight up in the air. Look at this. Once again, shoulders, hips. Hante kamae. Now this is a little bit lower. It's not in the eyes because I'm hitting you here. But this is a spearing motion that I'm going to do by moving my body. You can think of it as the jaw is a nail and your butt is the hammer. Okay? You don't move your hips. You don't swing the hammer and then put the nail in. You put the nail there, get the hammer behind it. So when you do hikiotoshi, not back here, up here. This is relaxed again. Okay, we want to be relaxed here. This is not a strength-oriented art. None of them are. Hey. What's this? Hante kamae, back in the center. So a lot of the problems we have is we're not holding our bodies right. The Kihon are the way to practice that. The techniques are just made up of Kihon all strung together, so you don't get bored with the Kihon. But sometimes isolating the Kihon is a good idea. So let's do Tachi-Toshi, and I'll do a little bit of critiquing, and then we'll do some Kihon and see if we can fix these things.